Good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to thank those of you who took a look at my video talking about the interaction of Comet ISON and Mercury over the last few days. I think you have a lot of valuable information off of there. When I was trying to discuss the electric universe, what I wanted to do was show you the next electrical event that's going to happen in our skies. The comet over the next few days, specifically on the 19th, 20th, and 21st of October, is going to pass directly between the Earth and Mars along our orbital plane. Now, those of you, including myself, who believe in the electric universe theory, that 99.999% of our visible universe is plasma, and also the understanding that the behavior of the sun and the stars can be influenced by electrical comets by way of interplanetary plasma filaments, also aligning with the field currents of different planetary bodies such as the Earth, comets, our sun itself. We'll definitely want to take note over the next coming week about the electrical activity between the sun and the comet. I believe as well that what's going to happen is we will see some sort of electrical interaction between the sun and the comet, and also a smaller T-junction between Mars, the comet, and the Earth. Now, if we think about kilovolt lines on the planet ourselves, that would be specifically what I'm talking about from the sun to the comet. We're going to get some sort of very large streamer coming off of there, visible or not. And then from there, it's going to conjunct with the comet and then split off in T-junction into Mars as well as the Earth. Now, not talking doom and gloom, but you would expect the result of a higher electrification current going through in our field lines to generate earthquakes on the planet. Earthquake, I'm not sure the exact size, but look for an uptick, maybe possibly something much larger that would make international news. That's the effect. The cause is the electrification of the Birkeland currents activating to more highly energize these bodies in the plasma in space conjuncting together. As you can see in the image, Norwegian explorer and physicist Christian Birkeland imitated some experiments that through using a compass on the North Pole. Our auroras were specifically generated from the sun electrically. If we take a look at this, we also can talk about free energy from Nikola Tesla's wireless transmission through space itself, drawn from the sun. Now, if this is true, and we take a look at Jupiter, what type of currents would it take? What massive amount of power would it take from that distance from the sun to electrify Jupiter to create those large auroras on the surface? Now, as we take a look at these next pictures from SOHO, I think we would start to see some similarities between the plasma discharge and the currents opening up. These are quite visible. Will something visible happen during this exchange or not? But again, what you're looking for is the electrical disturbance that will cause larger earthquakes on our planet. As we get into the orbital diagram, you can see the specific lineup that I'm referring to. When we come on to today's viewing from the SDO, you start to see that the sunspots on the western quadrant down there should somehow connect, and we'll see something either visibly or as an effect magnetically that we cannot see in the form of an earthquake on the planet. A cause and effect relationship. I'm trying to point out it's not about the earthquake that would be generated, it's more about the currents that are generated that would generate the earthquake. And if this is true, everything you've ever learned about renewable power is completely wrong, that there's free power around us all the time. And again, I will say, when Nikola Tesla was talking about drawing electricity out of space itself to power all the devices we use around us in our daily lives, you need to keep that thought in mind and take that with you while you go through your day. Thanks for watching.